Okay, so what we've got here is the box that it came in. It's got this outer shell. Make sure that what it is that you ordered fits your application. So here, Jeep Wrangler 3.6 liter. That is what we ordered. So go ahead and get this off of here. Overall, the box looks pretty cool. It's got some of their products on here, which you can see all this stuff at their website. So I'm not going to go over all this. I did already open this up just to make sure that I had all the necessary parts in here that I needed, so that I don't have to go through unboxing this thing, videotaping it, and then realizing, shit, I've got the wrong thing. And then also what I went through with four-wheel parts and them ordering my center force clutch and realizing that they ordered the clutch for a Buick, and even if I did have the right clutch, that I would need the flywheel for center force clutches, which I couldn't afford at the time. This was a more cost-efficient way for me to go about things. So this is what I ordered. I think it'll work out pretty good for my everyday daily driver use and light overlanding, off-roading. I don't get too crazy with stuff, so I think that this will work out fine. It does come with a throwout bearing. Actually, that's going to go over here. New clutch disc here. Compared to the OEM one, I don't know if this is OEM or not. It says Sachs on it. I don't know if Sachs or Luck is the OEM clutch that comes with the Jeep Wrangler, but I mean, you can see the difference here, the wear in the pads, how you've got these little lips here. Mine's pretty smooth. It's time to replace that anyways. A little bit of play here inside of this internal spline. So in comparison, you've still got double springs in here. This is a little bit lighter, which might work pretty well with the way that they've designed these pressure plates. You can see here it does say gearbox side, so you know which way to put it on. That's pretty helpful. So compared to this one here, it's about the same weight. You can see this is the Sachs, this is the X clutch here. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to take this new throwout bearing here. We're going to install that onto our clutch fork. So this little spring here, this is going to rotate underneath these openings here in the clutch fork and sit inside these little bumps, these little risen parts here. Just like that. All right. Just kind of help this over and get this screwdriver, lift this up, and voila. It's into place. Now we've got it sitting here centered. It's up on that bump, right where it needs to be at. And that's how you put your throwout bearing on your clutch fork. Okay, so what we're going to do now is put our pivot ball into place. I couldn't find any torque specs on it, so I'm just going to apply a small little drop of red thread lock, snug it up, give it a couple little good bumps, call it good. This here fits a 3/4 inch socket, which I don't really understand why everything's like metric, and then there's these few little certain things that are standard sizes. Get mixed in with big components like this. Makes it kind of aggravating, but you know, it is what it is. So, and these pivot balls are cheap. They're only, this one was only $1.99. It came from Quadratech, and the box that they shipped it in with the paper filling, hell, it cost 6-7 times as much as the damn ball itself. So I don't even understand why they would do that. I wouldn't imagine that that's going to come out. So just, there we go. Call that good. I'll put a little bit of this spline grease on here. Give it a little bit of lubrication. And we'll put some inside of the fork, clutch fork also. Alright. And our pilot bearing is going to go on here. Get our spring foot on. That should just slide right up on there like that. So I don't like how there's these areas in here that don't actually have any lubrication on it. So I'm just getting some multi-vehicle high temp grease, and I am just gonna get in here with this little brush that I found over on my workbench. I think it's from like a flux soldering kit or something. You see how all these parts in here that didn't have any lube on it? I don't like that. So I just want to do my due diligence, make sure that, you know, I got this thing properly lubed up.